Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm Kasey LeAlma and it's Monday morning. I have driven to work. I've gotten coffee and a bagel, and the drive-in was very froggy, and so I didn't go very fast, but I was up earlier than normal, so I didn't have to drive fast to make it to work, which allowed me to get coffee and a bagel, so that's nice. But it feels like one of those days where like nothing fit. Like I had one outfit on and then I was like, nope, I don't like this. I don't like how it's sitting on my body. So I changed and I still don't like it. But I think it's just going to be one of those days. So hopefully the sun comes out. I don't know. I didn't look at the weather, whether or not the sun was going to come out. I don't know if I can say. Hopefully my arm is not that shaky, but it probably is. I haven't been planning. I'm still in my Estelle cover, and I have a Laurel Denise pin. I'm not sure, is this a pin pouch? It's one of their zippered ones. It does fit quite a bit. I have to say it does. I'm very surprised with how much it fits in here. And I just like the slim design of it. So I have several of these, but this yellow is my favorite. But my Estelle, I think this is the Cloud Fit Weeks edition, and I have my Paper Test Designs weekly notebook in it, and I did not plan. If I planned last week, like even set it up, I didn't use it very much, and I did not set up this week yet, and it's Monday, and I had time yesterday to do it. I just chose not to do it. And so like the last few weeks I just haven't been using this, but I have the data in my phone on apps because it's easy, you know, to have it all on apps. So I can go in and put the data in, because this is my everything planner, because this is the only planner I use, but I usually just put health stuff in here. So I have all that data somewhere else on my phone, so I can just put it back in here. So I was planning on filming my 2026 planner lineup today. It's not on my to-do list yet, but it will be. But at like 5-6 o'clock last night, I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about a different planner and like why I can't use it, and like if I use that, then the other planners that I picked up, what are they going to be used for? And it's just like an endless cycle of like, I don't know. Like last year I tried a lot of planners and I didn't really feel I have one that I use consistently. And then this year I bought like 14 planners for 2025, and I'm using one out of those 14. And so for 2026, I really tried to like journal and, you know, get down to like the basic essential of planners that I need or want to do. And so I came up with 7. I have 7 planners that all have like a different purpose. Some are newer purposes because I would like to bring in some new habits into my life, so I got a planner to help with that. But now if I get this other planner, that would be 8 planners, and I struggle with having multiple planners. I always have. I've always wanted one all-in-one planner, and I was looking for that for a long time, and I haven't found it yet. or I did find it and I convinced myself that it wasn't what I wanted. There are some things that I know I can't put in all in one. Like, I want a memory planner because my kids are getting older and I really haven't taken that many pictures of them or, you know, done any scrapbooking for them. My memory storage is Facebook. I would just upload the pictures to Facebook and they would keep the photos, but they recently changed their settings and they don't keep as much storage space for you to have pictures, so they're deleting pictures. I don't know if that's happened yet or what, but Facebook was always my place to put, you know, my pictures, and I kind of want a place. I want books, planners, or scrapbooking on my shelf every year so I can just pull it off and look at it and be like, oh my gosh, I love this. But I need a dedicated planner for that. I don't want to put my memory planning in with my main planning. I just don't think that's gonna be doable. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying the B6 yearly planner from Paper Task Designs. That might have been enough planner space. I just was not used to B6. I've never used B6, so I was afraid I would get it and then not like it because of the size. And then also, I don't particularly like big chunky planners. Like when they fluff up, I know this is like going against everybody, but I don't like it. And I was afraid that planner, it already had 600 pages in it, and I couldn't imagine the fluff of that after using it for even 3 months probably, like if I used all the sections of it. And so I didn't get it, but it had a lot of space. It had a weekly overview, and then it had tracking areas, and then it had daily, and then it had a lot of like goals and yearly overviews and stuff. And it had extra pages in the back. I think all of that would have been enough to track everything in one planner, but I don't like B6 size, which I've never used it, so I don't know if I don't like it really, but I don't want to buy that would have been a really expensive planner with the tariffs and stuff, and I didn't want that to be my first like try of the B6. I probably need to go to, I don't know, maybe order a B6 off of Amazon, like a Stalogy B6 or something, and see if the size actually works for me. I don't know, but it is getting light out. Got about 10 more minutes before I can go into work. I do have a bagel to eat, so I might do that. And this planner chaos and me trying to find the perfect planner is just, it's a lot, and I'm kind of tired of it. I'm kind of tired of like thinking, but I keep like, my mind last night I couldn't sleep because I was like, what if I introduce this other planner? Then what would all these other planners be? And then I was going back and forth in my head, arguing like, no, that won't work, this will work. I don't really need this new planner. I just am like getting caught up in like Black Friday sales and like YouTube's videos that I've seen, but I don't know. One of the planners that I bought this year that I was hoping to use as like my basically main planner is a Take a Note A5. And I really like the look of these planners. I like the slim profile. I like the weekly overview, and then you've got some space for days. I like the planner. And I used it in 2023 for like 6 months, and then in 2024 I didn't use it because I feel like 2024 just should be striked from my memory, because that was a horrible year professionally for me and emotionally. And so a lot of my planners didn't really get used that year, or I started using them and then I just was severely depressed and didn't want to use anything. And then when I tried to pick it back up, it just kind of like brought the memories of the event back into focus, and I didn't want that. So I didn't really use any planners in 2024. And then I picked up a Take a Note for 2025. And instead of being like my main planner, I was going to use it for journaling. And I did a couple of weeks in it, but I didn't particularly have something to say every day. And I didn't want to like not make stuff up, but I didn't have the need to journal like that every day in that planner, so I haven't used it pretty much since. But I want to use it. I want to use A5 Take a Note planner. And I was watching a video last night from Earthy Sam, I believe is her new name, on YouTube, and one of her subscribers had said that she has a toxic relationship with the Hobonichi weeks, and she admitted that she's like, yeah, I do have it. And so she decided after a lot of debate that she was going to put the Hobonichi weeks aside for 2026 and not use it. And I feel like I have the same kind of like emotional toxic relationship with the A5 Take a Note, because I want to use it, but so far it hasn't really. That first year I used it 6 months because I didn't find it until like May. I think I found it in May of that year in 2023. So then I used it for the rest of the year and I liked it, but I was still trying to figure out the spread I wanted. And then as a YouTuber, sometimes I think I need to do different spreads so it's a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, if those spreads don't work for me, then I don't need to be doing them. And now that I've bought these 7 planners that I have already purchased, and I'm thinking about just kind of like tossing them to the side for this other planner, it makes me sad that I've spent the money on them, because the paper tests and the Hobonichis were all, increased in price because of the tariffs this year. And I feel like I need to find something to put in these planners, because, they were so much. And I don't know, and this other planner that I'm thinking about, I had already bought one earlier in the year, and then I got it and I was like, no, I don't really like this, so I sold it. And now I'm thinking, maybe I should have kept it. These are morning thoughts. I drove here in silence. I didn't have the radio on. I was just focused on driving through the fog and getting here. I don't know what I'm gonna film tonight. I need to film something. I want to get this channel back in a flow, because when I first started YouTube in 2017, it's been a long time, I was consistently making videos every week, at least one video every week. I was consistently making one video, and I would like to get back to that, because the more I've done YouTube over the years, editing used to be I hated it, but now it's one of my favorite things to do is edit the video. I just find it, I don't know, it's kind of peaceful, because I know I've done it so long that I can see the little squiggly things for the voice and the up and down. I can look at that and tell that I said and then I can delete it honestly without even listening to the fact that I did say that word. So I've gotten better, I think, at editing. I don't do anything really fancy with my videos, and I try not to put a lot of stuff in that doesn't matter to me, but I want to get back into a weekly habit. With that means I need to plan a little bit better in advance Okay, I've got 4 minutes until I get to go into work, and I'm gonna eat my bagel when I get in there. So I think I'm gonna need a knife. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, and maybe what kicked this off is because I lost my office because of we added an extra person to our household, and so my office was the only spare bedroom or spare room. It's not considered a bedroom technically, but yesterday I went in there to grab some of my stationery supplies because I was looking for one individual pen that I knew I had, but I did not know where it was, and I couldn't find it in the stuff that I had outside of the room. So I went in there and I just like kind of piled stuff on the floor and brought it out because I wasn't sure where it was located at or what pen pouch it was going to be in. But I was going through my supplies and I'm like, man, I have so much supplies that I'm not really using anymore because I'm not using a coil planner. I've been in a bound book for like the last 2 years basically, and I have all this stuff for coil planner and I'm not using it. And so one of the things that I started this year that I really want to focus on is getting rid of the stuff, like using my stuff. Like I have a ton of stickers that I need to use. So this year I've not bought hardly any. I was getting a subscription from Graceful Muse, but I don't think I can get that anymore because of tariffs. So I paused that right after, I think it was in September that I paused it, but I had already ordered her advent calendar. And so I think that's gonna have enough stickers for next year in it, plus all the stickers that I have. And like when I was going through my stuff, I found some extra, I found some like health stickers, and I'm like, oh, these would be good to stick down to say that I took my medicine today. So like I have so many stickers that I need to use, and I know like I was just in different styles of planning and using different stickers, but I want to use my stuff. I want to use the stickers that I have, and so maybe it's time to go back to coil. I don't know. But I've been talking for 20 some minutes, so I'm gonna go into work. I will catch you guys tonight after work, hopefully. Yeah, I will definitely, probably. I can't promise you anything because I'm not very good at picking up the camera sometimes, but I will hopefully continue. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go work. Hopefully I can get out at my time and I don't have to work extra tonight. This is Thanksgiving week in the United States, and so we only technically work 3 days, are required to work 3 days this week. And so I'm already behind from like the last few weeks. I'm behind, and so I really don't want to stay past my 8 hours that I'm required to be here, but I need to get the work done, so I may be here later than I want to be. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello everyone. It is now after work. I drove home. It's very dark, gloomy out today. So the drive was very boring, which it mostly is all the time. Listened to some great music. The cat now wants in after I kicked him out. I did some planning. I updated my planner for this week. It is still Monday, so that's not too bad. I still have last week is completely blank, and then the week before that is halfway blank. So I do need to go back and update those weeks, at least some of it, update some of it. Yeah, so, but I am home. I have a heating pad on. I'm in comfy clothes. I'm sitting in bed. I did some planning. I think I'm going to get my journal out, maybe see if there's any videos to watch while I journal. Just kind of have a chill night. Waiting for my husband to get home so we can decide on dinner. I don't really want to cook or do anything, but we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I think that's all I have to update now. Work seemed very long as usual. Okay, I will update you here in a bit. Good morning, another early morning session with me. I bought a planner last night. Not the planner I was talking about yesterday. Like over the weekend, I was like, oh, should I don't know why I was being so secretive, but I was like, should I buy an Erin Condren? Because I have a lot of spiral Erin Condren like accessories that go in. And I'm like, why don't I like use an Erin Condren this year? And then that way I get to use that stuff. So last night I was still thinking about that. And then I got on Facebook to look at something and saw that Paper Test was having a Black Friday sale starting started yesterday. What day is it? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. So I went and looked and I bought it. And I bought the B6 yearly notebook, and I think I can get it to work. There's a lot of pages in it, and so I'm hesitant because it is big. It is a big 600 page book, and I plan to add some more pages to it, some tip-ins and stuff like that. So I'll have to see what it looks like, especially once I start using it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my lineup. But I did this last year. Like you buy planners so early, like you pre-order planners so early, and then by the time the year gets to end, you you rethink everything. So I am really glad I did not order a Wonderland 222. I have ordered it the last 2 years, and that probably would have been my planner this year, I think, and I wouldn't have ordered a Take-A-Note, but they switched paper, and then they didn't tell you what paper they put in their planner, and I was very hesitant. And even though they've done tests and they've showed us the test with the paper, I was just very hesitant to, buy a planner when I don't know what the paper quality is really like. Which I know, like last year everyone bought Hobonichi and then thinking that the quality was there, and then it wasn't. I think it just irked me the wrong way when Wonderland 222 didn't disclose the paper they were using, and I'm sure it has something like privacy or legal issues that they can't share the paper brand, or it would have been nice, since it was new paper, that they sent out samples or something to test beforehand. I'm not as early as I was yesterday to work, so people are starting to arrive and the trash truck is here, but I'm still early because I did not sleep well. But what I was saying is, it would have been nice if Wonderland 222, you could buy like a sample, like a test sheet of the new paper. I know Orestelle did that with Tomoe River paper, the Sands and Tomoe River paper. They want to make sure that their customers are happy, and so they offered, I think it was free, but you had to pay for shipping, which is reasonable. And you got like 1 sheet or something, 1 or 2 sheets to test. And so that would have been nice if Wonderland 222 had done that. But I know there's been several other planner companies, like on the smaller scale, that decided not to use Sanson Timber paper this year. And then now they're behind schedule on their production because the paper company they had chosen came back and was like, no, we can't do that, after they already like signed agreements and everything like that. And that's really frustrating. But yeah, I bought a planner, and I feel like I did this last year where I had pre-ordered and was getting in all the planners, and then by the time like the new year came around, I was questioning everything that I had bought. And then especially like during Black Friday, like I need to stay off the internet this week. Just completely stay off the internet so I don't FOMO buy anything else. Like, I definitely think I can use the Paper Test Designs B6 yearly notebook. I definitely think I can use it. But again, like, I've never used a B6. I don't know if I'll like it. And it's a really big book, and I haven't really used. I think the Wonderland 222 was the biggest book I used, and I did like it. It had 500 and some pages, so I guess that's similar. I think the size is just getting me B6 because I've never used it. But last year I bought a Hobonichi Weeks and the Paper Test Weekly Notebook, which is a week size. I bought both of them, and I hadn't used a week size ever before, and I ended up liking the weekly notebook a lot. I mean, I was gonna buy the Hobonichi Weeks anyway because it had Spy Family on it, but I need to find my coat before I go in. I leave my coat in my car, so then when I leave the house, I'm always like cold for a little bit before I get in my car. Should probably start taking my coat in since it's getting colder. It says it's 51 out today, but it's all rainy and nasty. We're supposed to get snow on Friday. I'm not. We already had one sleet, and there were so many wrecks. It was awful driving to work in that. I don't mind if it snows, but I don't want to go anywhere when it snows. And unfortunately, as an adult, I have to go to work. So, we'll see. At least it's Friday, and I'm just saying I won't have to get out on Saturday, but I will have to get out on Saturday actually. So hopefully it's not a lot. So I need to rethink my planners since I bought a new one. I almost think that the B6 yearly notebook might be a one and done planner. Like, I might not need anything else because it has a lot of pages in it, and there's 100 note pages in it, so I may not need any other planner that I bought. Maybe, I don't know. So I bought some with a certain purpose, but I'm thinking I won't probably need the weekly notebook because all that stuff will go in the yearly notebook. And then I don't think I'll need the take a note, and I'm not sure, but I don't think I'll need the Laurel Denise planner either. I keep buying Laurel Denise because I'm like, I really want this to work. It's such a nice and cool concept, very innovative, and I bought them the last like 3 years since they've really I actually think I bought them maybe like the second year they were in business to try out. And yeah, it's not stuck. I haven't figured out, but I also think that I don't give planners long enough to try out. I have 3 minutes, but the trash truck just went by and my throat is, I did not get coffee this morning. I'm kind of wishing I had, but it's gonna be fine. Pretty sure I'm gonna be mad at my kid later. On the other note, my birthday is in a couple of days and I'll be even older. My kids, they love telling me that I'm old, and I definitely feel it some days. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I doubt I'll pick up the camera for lunch because my coworkers are taking me out for lunch for my birthday, so that's really nice and sweet, and so thankful that I work with people I like, because that's never always the case, you know? You spend a lot of time with your coworkers, and if, you know, you don't get along with them, it's definitely a hard thing to do every day. So, but I will hopefully get some journaling in later. I need to still update my planner. I might try to do that this morning. I got a lot of scanning to do. Auditors are here, and I need to scan invoices and payment vouchers and stuff like that to myself so I can save it so the auditors can look at it, since they're not coming to the physical location and looking at the actual documents. So I got a lot of scanning to do today, but I will talk to you later. Hey guys, so it's mid-afternoon. Just went out to lunch with my coworkers. It's really nice having, like, we're the youngest people in our office, so it was really nice to have lunch with them. And then I went and signed forms for my son to get some dentist work, and now I'm here at Starbucks getting a little coffee for the afternoon because I'm going to be doing revenue journals today. That will be very, very boring. So far the morning's been pretty good. Scanned some invoices. It takes a lot longer to scan than I would like, but oh well. We'll get it done. All right, I'm gonna get coffee and go back to work, and I will see you tonight. Oh, my planner shipped. I got a notification that my paper test planner already shipped. Ordered it last night, like 7 p.m. or something like that, and it shipped today. So however long it takes to get to customs, and then from customs I think it's a 2 to 3 day thing. So I want to say it took almost 2 weeks to get the last order I got from her because I had to go through customs. Yeah, I will be getting it first part of December so I can set it up. I'm excited. Happy Sunday. I didn't film on Wednesday because I was really busy at work and had lots of errands to run during lunch, and then we went straight from work to home, taking a shower, to going to my family's Thanksgiving, and then Thursday was my birthday. I got this cute bag. Enjoy the mess, but like this, nope, wrong way of finger. This bag right here, I got that from my family. It's an Oristelle tote that they have. At the time of this recording, I think they still have their Black Friday sale going on, and they have their bags on sale. It's like the final sale. I don't know if they're trying to make way for like new colorways or new products, but it seems like they're trying to get rid of them. So the bag is not that expensive. It's like at least half off, and it's vegan leather, and that's a pebble vegan leather, and it's a lavender type color. I don't think that's the color name they use on the site, but yes, I love it. I've only used it one day because I got it on Thursday. But anyway, Thursday was Thanksgiving and my birthday, and so I slept in. Then we got up and went to my husband's family for Thanksgiving, which was nice because it was my birthday and I didn't have to cook anything. And so I just got to enjoy food and family. I may have took a nap on the couch at my in-laws, and then we came home, and I think I watched YouTube videos the rest of the night. Like, I just chilled. That's all I did. And then Friday I was going to film, and then my husband was supposed to go on a motorcycle ride in like 30-degree weather. He's crazy. I don't know how anyone would want to do that, but he was going to do that, but then his bike didn't start. So he missed his rally or whatever ride that he was going on. So we ended up going to Texas Roadhouse for my birthday, which is my favorite restaurant. And we got to meet up with one of his friends that just had a baby this year, and the baby is so cute. So that was fun. We got to see the baby for the first time. I got to eat Texas Roadhouse, and I definitely brought home a box of rolls that we've been eating on. I don't know if I said, but today's Sunday. And so that was Friday. Saturday, I essentially did nothing again. I don't think we left the house. No, I don't think I left the house. I stayed in. I watched YouTube videos. I'm supposed to be reading. I'm supposed to be finishing up my reading challenge for November, and I just haven't been in the mood to read. I guess I read too much at the beginning of the month, so I will need to finish those. And I am just here in my pajamas, in bed, sitting cozy. I'm getting ready to jump on a replay of a live that just happened at 2 o'clock about igniting your best year yet. It's productivity goal type of course thing. It's a workshop that's happening this coming week, and the kickoff call was today, so I'm going to watch that live and do any homework that it has and prep for the week. I've already prepped my planner all the way over there. I get it, and I'm slowly working through my to-do list that I made on this piece of paper that fell out of my journal. I was at the very end of the paper pages in my journal, and this one just decided to come out. So I made my to-do list on this. I still need to do my son's laundry, and I need to meal plan and prep supper for tonight. It is about 3:30. I probably won't do supper until 5, so I've got a good hour and a half to work on that Ignite Your Best Year program. And then afterward, I am closing the vlog out today. I'll probably do that right now. And so I need to edit the vlog and get it uploaded and scheduled for when it's supposed to come out. And I would like to put my clothes up and my husband's clothes up, but I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see how much of this list I get done. It's not a huge list, but it also is probably too long for my brain right now because we've been in vacation mode and I have been really lazy. Very lazy, like lazier than normal, if that's possible. And this coming week is going to be fun. My oldest son turns 18. Cry, like kids shouldn't become 18. But I had the misfortune, not really misfortune, but I did not spread my kids out very much, and both of them have birthdays this coming week. So one turns 10 and one turns 11. One turns 11 and 18. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure I wrote 10 in my planner today, so I probably should go fix that before he sees it. We're not doing anything special. We do have cake and we sing and do presents as a family, but we're not planning any big parties with friends or anything like that. So, but there's some doctor's appointments and stuff happening this week, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna work from home on Wednesday. I think that makes the most sense for the doctor's appointments I have, but I still haven't run that by my boss, so I need to make sure that's okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna work from home on Wednesday. Probably means I need to clean the house because I'm not really sure how it happened, but a couple days ago, house looked pretty put together, and then now there's just stuff everywhere and I don't know where it came from, but I need to figure out what it is and organize it and put it up and get it off the floor and vacuum and stuff and clean. My kitchen actually doesn't look too horrible right now, so that's a win. But yeah, I am going to close out this vlog today. I don't know how much footage I got or how long this will be, but I will totally forget to close it out if I don't close it out now. So it's been wonderful chatting with you guys. I do like vlogging. I'm just not very good at it. I tend to forget that I'm vlogging. That's usually what happens. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I hope to have more vlogging content in the future, and definitely I am super excited for my planner lineup and planner setups, and I'm just waiting for some pieces to come in still before I get those up. It'll probably be one of the later planner lineup videos and setups. I feel like I've been seeing a ton on YouTube, like really early, and I just am glad I have waited, because you know, in the last 2 weeks I've changed my mind. So so glad I waited to post my planner lineup until much later. And I did some brainstorming. I put that notebook up, but I did some brainstorming last night on every planner that I bought, what layouts are in each planner, what I could use them for, and then I decided what each one I was going to use it for. And then I went through and I was like, this layout I'm going to do this layout I'm going to do that. And so I feel very organized with that. So now I just need to set them up and do the videos, and we'll be good for 2026. And this week I'm going to be hopefully going through my goals. I've already kind of done my writing goals, like what books I'm planning on working on next year. It's kind of a big goal, so I don't know if I'll hit it, but I think I need some extra motivation. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.